Yesterday was Thursday. I was in the mood to go to the library. Just really want to talk to new people, really want to see new faces, really want to see new vibes, new energy, new atmosphere, and new frequency, and new levels. And then I was just sitting down, getting on the computer, just doing me some research, doing my homework as well to see what I can do with my craft, to see what I can do with my project, to see what I can do with my videos in the future and in the near future. Obviously though, I was being gang stalked by the same people that you haven't seen in a year, that you haven't seen in several months. Like, make fun of me, laughing at me, calling me this, calling me that, why everybody really wasn't aware, why everybody really wasn't paying attention. And then though, I had to leave out so I can go home. And then my provider was telling me, just give it about 30 minutes. And then I had to walk back in just to hold strong. And then they had put it way too far and had to put these Decepticons right at their place. And some of them walked off. Some of them stand right behind me. Some of them sit right beside me, getting on the computer where I was. And some of them stand back at the hallway. And then it was time for me to go. Finally. Then all of a sudden, I seen this girl that I don't want to be with, that I don't want to talk to, that I don't want to spend my life with, that I don't want to have a family with. And then my case manager had came and get me some free food from the grocery store. That was a good blessing though. And then we went to the other side of town, just went to go to the coffee shop. I get me a spinach feta wrap and some refreshing frozen drink. And she got her a tea as well. Been there for about 10 or 15 minutes. And then they were still following me. And I was telling her about that as well. So she was like, just don't let it get to you. If it started to happen, she's gonna call the cops. And then I came home. And I was waiting for 7 o'clock to come so I can go to the park to make a video. Nobody really wasn't there. And now I was at peace. And then everybody started to come at the park. Then I was like, shit. There was this white dude with a tattoo at his left arm, wearing all black, with black sliders, black t-shirt, black shorts, white cap. And then there were some Mexican people was walking right past through me as well, going for the exercise, going for the walk. Then they were just looking at me with a smile, and some of them just walking around with the water bottle with their phone. Then some of them just like walking, just like looking at me and stuff. Then there was some Mexican dude just like riding with his horse, doing a head nod. I'm like, then I was like, and then guess what? My brother is not home. Right now, he's not home. And I had a heart feeling. It says, he may be over there at that girl's house that I had seen earlier, that I don't want to be with, that I don't want to marry to, that I don't want to be a family with, that I don't want to communicate with, that I just don't want to be with forever. She expected me of just being alone. She expected me of not growing up. She expected me not being a man. And she expected me not to be mature. But the only thing that she doesn't ever expect it is, I'm talking to somebody right now. And she don't ever think of that. Because I've been knowing this person ever since with the first time I was working with her as well. And then so she had left me a text about the other day where I was making a video that I don't talk to her anymore. And then so she says this she was going to commit suicide. And then I was like, just let me start to talk to her again as well. And then so she was definitely sending me some money on Cash App. Then I was like, oh, you shouldn't have. Just like the woman of Everybody Hates Chris. And then that's so. I just got done talking to her, by the way, as well, because she had woke me up towards my sleep. And that is the only thing I'm supposed to get happy and excited about as well. And then so she was kind of upset about this girl here just don't have no manners, doesn't have no morals, doesn't have no boundaries, doesn't have no discipline, doesn't have no higher self-esteem. But her self-esteem is even more lower, and she have no discipline. She have nothing going on because she is not even full grown or mature. Because she bees around with narcissists, she bees around with Decepticons, including she bees around with demons. And I'm happy that it's not the girl that I basically talked to, though. So I'm definitely gonna go in the kitchen. So I'm gonna turn on this light on here. Gonna go turn on my new fan. I got like about 2 fans, by the way. Y'all bear with me. So my grandma is asleep, so I'm just gonna keep it even more low as well. So this is what I really want to say, man, because being around with Decepticons are no good for you. Being around with Decepticons are not a dream come true. Being around with Decepticons do not matter. But being around with that girl that I don't want to see, she is up to no good, because the universe is definitely making her to remove her from me as well, so I can talk to somebody else special, so I can talk to somebody else better, so I can talk to somebody that's even more loyalty, respect, royalty, and even more feminine, even more divine as well. If it really wasn't for her giving me some money on Cash App, I'm thankful, because this is how she puts me to a better position, because I didn't give up on myself, and I didn't give up on God, and I didn't give up on the universe. It's because this is where life is definitely gonna treat you a lot better if you even more calm, if even more collective, and if even more at ease, and if even more relaxed. Just let them do what they gotta do. But a bold of a golden one will always gonna be so hard to find. There are plenty good men out there, because God is definitely hiding good men and good women from these Decepticons. It's just because these Decepticons been going through karma with each other. But being around with a chosen one, they don't ever go through no karma. They don't ever go through no bad vibes or no negativity. But if that happens, they basically just like remove it. I don't want to be around with no negative vibes. I don't want to be around with no negative energy. I don't want to be around with no negative people, including I don't want to be around with that negative girl. Because I'm already talking to somebody else now that I basically know for about 5 years at the bookstore as well, that I usually work with as well. So if it really wasn't for me walking at the bookstore about 2 weeks ago looking for a job, then so including we are friends on social media too, by the way. So I forgot all about that, by the way. So we even more friends on social media, but we do talk on DMs, and we do talk on private live chats, and we do talk about some very deep stuff. We don't talk about how Decepticons we've been talking about some very deep stuff about synchronicities, law of attraction, law of assumption, manifestation. We talk about the chosen ones. We're talking about pineal gland. We talk about fifth dimension. We talk about fourth dimension. We talk about the seventh dimension. We talk about the 12th dimension. This is me and her being we talk about as well, because so she was like, interesting. And then so she had to get her pencil and paper to start to write things down. Now, the reason why I'm not even more aggressive how my old channel really was is just because I am definitely a whole changed man. I'm just a Aquaman. That's a black man superhero name. Aquaman. I believe I get it right as well. So that's who I am. I'm an Aquaman. It's like a very protective for your own chosen ones as well. That's like getting it even more realistic with his own well-being to protect him, to protect his own people who definitely look like him. So yeah, so this is why you rather stay positive in these tough times now, but just don't let nothing get to you. Just don't let nothing get in your way. Just don't let nothing try to block you from your blessing. Just don't let nothing try to block you from your peace. Just don't let nothing try to block you from your prosperity, what God gives you as well. So just leave it all behind. Just let it go. It's because they are living in the past. You are not living in the past. You are living in the future. You are living of what God is giving you, because the past doesn't exist. It exists in them. For those who don't want to change, for those who don't want to grow. And just like what my trainer had told me about what they think about me, what they say to me, whether you feel depressed, whether you feel stressed, it doesn't define who you are. Then I was like, facts. And then so he's definitely going to be my trainer as well for my workout activity. And then so we can just definitely keep it going. So yeah, I just really want to say, if you're going through a narcissist from your family, your friends, and your relationships, just avoid them and leave it all behind. But if they really want to take your friends, if they really want to take your family with them, just let them. But you have new family, you have new friends, you have new relationships. If these Decepticons really want to ride with them, with your family and your friends, just let them. They're going to create hell for each other. But us, I'm going to create heaven for us. Comment down below says, we are going to create heaven with each other. Or whatever you really want to type, say amen, or all praises, or just say, we are living in heaven with these chosen ones. But it's up to you if you really want to comment. But I would be so proud about that as well. So I'm about to go. I see our chosen ones in a few. Y'all take care of yourself and y'all stay healthy. And as always, stay conscious and subconscious to make your words, your mind to become your reality. What you can accomplish, what you can achieve, what you can control, what you can master. And I'll see y'all soon. Peace. Happy Friday. Have a good morning, and let's continue to be better for ourselves. Peace.